Break, I told you it's been exactly a year since we had some pretty historic cold temperatures right here across Tucson. January 13th, 2013, we got all the way down to 23 degrees. Then we got down to 21 exactly a year ago today. And then tomorrow marks the anniversary where we got down to 17 degrees. All these temperatures, 4 in a row, then back up to 24 on the 16th, happened just last year. So, boy, what a difference a year makes. Now, this morning's lows, I mean, cold, right? But certainly not historic cold. 35 in Tucson officially, 29 Safford, and 20 in Douglas. Single digits, so in Arizona's North Country, even some teens on the weather map as well. Difference is, though, this time of year, you know what? When the air is dry as it is, it can get pretty cold during the morning hours, but it can get awfully warm during the daytime hours. In fact, all the way up to 68 for our top temp today in Tucson, 72 Nogales, 74 in Phoenix, and yes, in our western deserts, places like Yuma, flirting with 80 degrees here in January. That's pretty mild. Right now, as we look live, this is our News 4 Tucson HD Skynet camera at 67 degrees. Dew point low, 18 degrees, 15% your relative humidity. So again, this dry air, despite being in the upper 60s and near 70 for the afternoons, we can still get pretty cold at night. 59 now in Sonoyta, 61 Sierra Vista, 57 in Bisbee. So even though we have the warm days, they don't last that long because the sun still sets pretty early. So always a good idea to keep that jacket handy when that sun sets. And winds really didn't become much of a story today. Still could see some breezes tomorrow, but high pressure, I mean, look at it. You can see these clouds well off into the eastern Pacific Ocean. They ride up and around this massive area of high pressure that's really just been deadlocked here near California, and it's not really going to move much either. Across the lakes, that's where we're seeing some cold air in Wisconsin and Michigan with some snow and pretty good sog fest as you make your way from Halifax, Nova Scotia, all the way down to much of the mid-Atlantic states. 38 St. Louis, 29 Denver, it's 50 in Seattle and 46 in New York. And let's look at our pattern evolution. And you know what? The evolution is not going to change much, right? That implies that we have things changing, but this area of high pressure doesn't move from really now all the way through Friday. Sure, maybe it shifts to the north, the south, east, west a little bit, but overall, it's going to keep the storms well to our east. We're talking places like the Midwest and the East Coast. Now, forecast for tonight, cold one, 21 Douglas, 28 Bisbee, and 23 in Wilcox. Most other spots should be in the 30s in Cochise County, upper 30s here across the metro with clear skies. Daytime highs tomorrow. Look at that. What a bargain. 74 at Avra Valley, Marana 75 in the Midtown area. I think most of us are in the 70s. And take that forecast and kind of just repeat that for the next 7 days as temperatures will remain in the low to mid 70s with lows in the 40s. It's kind of like Groundhog Day, which is actually not too far from now, February 2nd, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Right? Just occurred to me. Okay.
On the spot.
There you have it.
Awesome. All right, a pretty cool invention from some science and engineering students in Iceland. A jetpack propelled by pressurized water.